Hey guys, Bert the Stormtrooper here, coming to you from the Mobile Command Studio one more time to bring you Nerd Rage. And yeah, it's been a while since I did one of these, but I'm just so frustrated. I need to talk about this. I need to vent, man, because I'm so frustrated. I think I am officially done with Xbox and PlayStation and just next-gen gaming in general. I am just done. Why does it feel like I need to make an appointment to play my Xbox? Now, here's the thing. I don't play my Xbox every day. I'm not a daily gamer, unfortunately, because I'm either super busy at the Space Rocket Factory, or I am in my 3-hour round-trip commute, or I'm driving my kids around. So typically gaming is reserved for the weekends. So every time I turn on my Xbox 360, I have to do an update. Every single time, it feels like. And then the updates take forever because I have really crappy Wi-Fi. And there's nothing I can do about that because, as I just mentioned, I have a 3-hour round trip commute. I live pretty far away from the city, so I have the best service that's available to me in my area, and that's not saying much. I still just have really, really crappy network and Wi-Fi and whatnot. So anytime I need to make an update on my Xbox, which is every time I turn it on, it takes hours, if not overnight. So then I have that problem. Then I'll start having logging issues. It just feels like I have to make an appointment with the damn system every time I want to play it. And now you've got this thing that they're doing where games you have to be signed into your account to be able to play the game. It used to be where you didn't have to sign in, but now I just recently picked up the new Transformers game on my 360, and I was playing it in my room, and it took me a couple hours before I could actually play the game because I had to log in and there was a problem with my login, and I had to go online and go to the account and fix that. So there was that issue, and I couldn't play my game for hours and hours and hours. It took that long. You know, whatever happened to just coming home with a game, popping it into your system, playing your system, and playing your damn game? It just, those days are gone. My wife recently got a new Zumba game that she wanted to play in the living room, and she was able to play it one time, and then after she played it the one time, the Xbox started asking for an update. So then the update went on and on and on for hours, and then the next day it says that it's been 3 days she hasn't been able to play the damn game because now that the Xbox is updated, now we're having sign-in issues as well, and the game won't play with the sign-in issues, or if you're not logged in, or the before that I think it was like the Kinect wouldn't work without the update. It was like I said, she was able to play it one time. Then the Xbox demanded the update. Then we did I tried to bypass the update, but then the Kinect wouldn't work without the update. So then we did the update. Now the Xbox won't sign in, and now she can't play the game because it won't sign in. It's just ridiculous. And yeah, you heard me right. The Xbox in my gaming room and the Xbox in the living room. We have 2 Xboxes. I'm actually on my 3rd Xbox 360, which is freaking ridiculous. So I got the original Xbox 360, the white one, and that one I had that one for a few years, and then sure enough, as soon as the warranty was expired on it, I got a red ring, and I fixed it 3 times before I got tired of it. I'd fix it, it played for a while, then it get a red ring again. I fixed it again. It went through. It played a couple for however long it played the second time, and then I got the 3rd red ring. And at the 3rd red ring, I was done. I said, "Screw it." I wanted to get one with a Wi-Fi hookup because at that point the wireless adapters were still $100, and the way my house is set up, there's no connection ports in the living room. So usually I'd have to run a cable out into the living room to the Xbox if I wanted to put it online. And like I said, the wireless adapters were still $100. I said, screw it. The new Xbox had just come out with the Kinect, and I had the wireless built in and whatnot. So I went and bought that. As soon as the warranty was expired on that one crapped out too. and then I went and bought a third one, which is the one that's currently in the living room. Now, when I set up my game room, I wanted to bring some of my Xbox games into my game room so that I could play in there. So I went ahead and took the second Xbox and opened it up, and I ended up figuring it out and fixing it. So that saved me that. So now there's that. But you know, these systems, they just keep crapping out. I have a buddy of mine from work had the PS3, it crapped out. He got a PS4, it crapped out. You know, here's an idea for video game manufacturers: make a damn system that works. Seriously, I have an Atari 2600 that was a store model, okay? It's 40 years old and it still works. It's in my room, in my game room, I plug it in and I play it, okay? So why can't, if Atari could do it back then and Nintendo could do it back then, none of my consoles have ever quit on me with the exception of my first Nintendo. And the Xbox 360, because I'm on my third one of those. So if those companies could do it back then, why can't these companies do it now? My Nintendo, my first Nintendo, quit work. I had it for years and years and years, and it quit working on me when I took it to Fort Bragg after I joined the Army. Now, it was probably something dumb that I can probably fix now, but back then when I was 19, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to fix it. I just went to the pawn shop. I bought another unit for $20, and I'm still playing on that unit today. So, you know, why can't Sony and Microsoft make a game system that works and continues to work? It's ridiculous. I guess that's how you're making your money, because you're forcing people to continue buying your system. So I guess you got me. You got my money, I suppose. You got me once. Because you know, you got your $300 to $400 for your new system, and then you got to pay $60 for incomplete games. Let's face it, they're selling you incomplete games. You got to pay $60 for the game. You take it home, and then there's all this downloadable content that you have to pay for it later. So you keep paying and paying and paying for these games. I've had it. I've just absolutely had it. If you're paying, you continue to pay for these games that are, honestly, they're all the same exact game. There is no variety to current generation gaming. There just isn't, with the exception of the occasional sports game and the occasional driving game. Every other game on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation, or the Xbox One or the PlayStation, is the exact same. You have either a first or third person shooter / brawler. That's it. Every game is the same. You're either someone who is shooting up or beating up on people, or you're behind someone who is shooting up or beating up on people. That's it. Every other game is the same. Whatever happened to your side-scrolling platformers like Super Mario Brothers and Castlevania? What happened to those? You can't count the current Marios, because those are third person. You're behind Mario, so it looks just like every other game. Whatever happened to your side-scrolling shoot-em-ups? What happened to your top-down shoot-em-ups? What happened to your exploration games like Metroid? What happened to your piloting shoot-em-ups like Blue Thunder and what's the name of it? Afterburner. What happened to those games? What happened to shooting games and light gun games like Duck Hunt and Hogan's Alley and stuff like that? I love shooting games. Whatever happened to single screen arcade style games? What happened to those? In fact, you know what? Sega, if you're listening, Sega used to do some of the best arcade games out there. Sega, if you're listening, there's an opening and there's a need in the market. Right now is the perfect time for you guys to make a comeback with a new console and good gaming. This is the time to do it. Please, Sega, come back with a new system. Wherever you went, please come back, because the Xbox, Microsoft, the PlayStation, Sony, they're not doing that anymore. It's just, I'm done. I'm just gonna stick to my old consoles. I got like 13 of them, you know, and it's just so nice. Every single one of my old consoles, like I mentioned, every single one of them work, and I can go home, I can pop in a game and play it. Gaming is supposed to be entertaining, it's supposed to be fun, and it's supposed to be a way to relieve stress. It's not supposed to be a source of stress and frustration. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, you know what? Microsoft and Sony, they may have a model that's making them money, whatever. I'm not going to argue that. They're not making any more money from me. I'm done. I'm not going to get an Xbox One. I have no intention of getting a Sony PlayStation 4. I have a PlayStation 1 and I have a PlayStation 2. I have the original Xbox and the 360. That's it. I draw the line there. I'm not upgrading any further. I might entertain a Wii U, just because it's, you know, it's more family friendly. I got kids at home, and quite honestly, I think the variety on the gaming with the Wii U, there's let's face it, there's variety with the Wii U. A lot of people may say, oh, it's more for kids, or it's not for serious gaming, or whatever. You know what? There's variety, and if it's a game that I can go home and I can play it and I can have fun with it, then that's the way I'm gonna go. So I skipped out on the Wii. I'm gonna start researching the Wii U because I really haven't, and I might entertain getting a Wii U, but Xbox, PlayStation, I'm done with you. I am just done. So yeah, so there's that. Just frustrations. I needed to vent my frustrations because this has been going on for about a week now. Ever since I got the Transformers game and my wife got the Zumba game, and we've just been fighting with these two consoles just to trying to get them to play a goddamn game that we can't get to play. It's just, I'm just frustrated. So yeah, I haven't done one of these Nerd Rages in a while, and because I really just haven't really thought of anything to talk about. And last night, let's see, the day before yesterday, I was updating the Xbox. It still didn't finish updating, so last night I had it updating again. This morning it was finished updating, but then it wouldn't sign in, so it still wouldn't play the game. And I left the house so frustrated this morning that I needed to vent this out, and I needed to talk with somebody about it, because I'm just frustrated. That's just the word for it. So what do you guys think? Are you guys into old retro gaming? Are you guys into new gen gaming? Do you support what I said? Do you support the defend the games and are against what I said? Go to the comments and let me know. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Am I the only one that's having problems and getting frustrated with these games, or is this an all-around thing? Let me know. So as always, thanks. We're going on 200 videos, guys. We just did 100. That's just primes. Everything else, all my other reviews and videos like that's just prime, or videos like this one here, the Nerd Rage, and the vlogs that I do at home, unboxing, stuff like that. Going on 200 videos. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel and subscribing and commenting, and just, you guys keep me going. So I really appreciate you guys coming back. So let me know what you thought by leaving me a comment. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe and share with your friends if you like what you see. And I'll talk to you next time.